superheroes and supervillains? It's your friend Sean PVS 101. Welcome back to another brand new movie review on my YouTube channel. I hope you're doing very well. In today's brand new movie review, I'm gonna review my YouTube channel. Sorry about that. Anyways, today's brand new movie review, I'm gonna review on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna do a movie review on The Little Mermaid remake. Yes, I'm gonna do a review on the live-action remake of Disney's The Little Mermaid. This movie was released this year of 2023. This movie stars Halle Berry as Ariel, Melissa McCarthy as Ursula, and Awkwafina as Scuttle, and Jacob as Flounder, and other cast. So the plot for this movie is like it's the same thing as the animated version, but a little different. It's about Ariel, who is a mermaid who lives with other sisters. She got her own friends, Flounder, Sebastian, and Scuttle, because she got her own psychic animals. She lives under the sea with her other mermaids and King Triton, because Triton lost his wife during the flashback, but then suddenly she's under the sea. But then Ariel's loved to collect some stuff from the human world, but doesn't want to show her father. But then suddenly she sees a shipwrecked because of it. She tried to collect some stuff, but King Triton doesn't want to get some human stuff because of humans are threatening in the real world. But Ariel doesn't agree. But suddenly Ariel rescued a human named Prince Eric during the rainstorm. But then she brings her back to the mainland. But then suddenly she's trying to get away, and she's trying to put the statue in her collection. But then suddenly King Triton finds out Ariel is collecting all the human stuff, in love with Eric. But then King Triton doesn't like it, but she's destroying her stuff, kind of like the original movie, but different. But then suddenly she runs away, but she met an evil sea witch named sorry about that. She met the evil sea witch named Ursula, played by Melissa McCarthy, because she's a sea witch. She has octopus like tentacles because she wants to have a deal with Ariel, because she just wants to sign a contract to become a human, to be with Eric for 3 days. But then she signed the contract, but then she loses her voice to Ursula. But then now she becomes a normal human to be with Eric, fall upon the relationship. Now it's during 3 days. Now it's with Ursula. I mean, not Ursula. Now it's up with Ariel, and Eric needs to make a true love kiss before the curse begins. And that's the plot for this movie. It's similar to the original movie. So after you watch this movie on Disney Plus for the very first time, what do you think about the movie overall? I gotta say, I kind of like this movie. I don't think this film was not that bad. Is it great or perfect as the original? No. It's not that horrible, but it's not my favorite one. But I haven't seen the original Little Mermaid movie, because I know many people love the original Little Mermaid movie, because I heard many people call it this. I haven't seen this film yet, but I know the premise of The Little Mermaid. I know it's a Disney classic icon, which I respect, by the way. I recognize the Little Mermaid ride every time when I go to Walt Disney World. Every time when I ride it, I was thinking about that because of the movie overall. So yeah, I do know the movie. I know the premise of The Little Mermaid. I know the characters. I know the story. I know the songs like Part of Your World and Under the Sea. They're Disney classics, and I know Ursula was a fantastic Disney villain because of her song, Fortunate Soul. That was a very catchy song, by the way. Also, when they announced Disney is making a live action remake of Little Mermaid, as a Disney fan myself, I kind of having doubts over it because as a Disney fan myself, my only biggest criticism is Disney's making live action movies based off their animated movies. I'm not a biggest hater of it. I'm not a biggest hater of Disney live action remakes. There's some films I kind of like and watch, but some others ones I don't care to watch. Like there's some ones I really like is is the Jungle Book live action remake, Beauty and the Beast, Cruella, that was a really great one, and Aladdin. I admit there's some things I really like and really love to watch. And also Cinderella one is really great. Also, other ones I really do not care, like the Maleficent movies, Alice in Wonderland films, and Lion King live action remake. I don't care, and then also Pinocchio 2022. Oh my god, yeah, I didn't watch that film. I heard it's really bad. So yeah, there's some Disney live action remake are not that great, but they're not horrible. There's some ones I like, but there's some ones I don't care for. But when they announced Disney is making a live action remake of Little Mermaid, I have little doubts over it when they cast Halle Berry as Ariel, as his black Ariel. Many people on the internet were outraged. Yes, that this casting caused massive controversy and a lot of backlash because of black Ariel for no reason. Honestly, I don't think this controversy is not that bad. I think this controversy gets really old quick because all those anti-woke YouTubers, trolls, which I'll get to those bastards later. So yeah, I don't think it's not that affected because Halle Berry as a person in real life, she's really beautiful. I do like Halle Berry. She looks very beautiful and pretty because her voice is so beautiful. She's a great singer, by the way. But I think this casting was pretty okay. She has a beautiful voice. She's trying to capture Ariel pretty well. So yeah, let's talk about the movie overall. So yeah, after I watch Disney's live action remake of The Little Mermaid for the very first time on Disney Plus, with about the movie overall, I gotta say, I like this film. Is it great? No, but it's good. I do like this movie overall. I thought this film was pretty well done and visually pleasing. I do like the movie overall. It's not good as the original, but it is one of the better Disney live action remakes so far. It is way better than Pinocchio last year. Don't want to talk about that piece of crap. So yeah, I do like this movie. I thought this film was well done. Not good as the original, but okay. So yeah, let's talk about the story. The story for this movie, yeah, is the same as the original, but just like other Disney live action remakes, it's like the same premise as the original movie, but a little bit of change. Like, we focus on Ariel, who is a mermaid. We focus on the Little Mermaid, aka Ariel. She got her 3 psychic friends, Scuttle, Flounder, and Sebastian. Just like the original, she disagreed with her father, Triton, because of the human world is bad. Because she doesn't care about her father's opinion. She wants to explore what the human world looks like the original. But then suddenly, her father Triton destroyed her Ariel's private room, like the original, and she met the evil main antagonist called Ursula to sign a contract as a deal, become a human for 3 days, and fall in love with a Prince Eric throughout the movie, like the original. So yeah, it's similar to the original, but a little bit different. Because, like, for example, I'll admit it was pretty solid. There's a bit few changes. Like, for example, it's the relationship between Ariel and Prince Eric, because I think the relationship in this movie kind of works better than the original. Unlike the original movie, when the relationship kind of bit dragged and a little bit rushed, but in this movie, I think the relationship in this movie kind of works in this. I do like Prince Eric and Ariel's relationship works well. I do like the relationship in this movie more than the original. I'll give this movie one credit where credit is due. Also, the story for this movie, the story wasn't that great. We already seen that before the original 1989 classic. It's not that bad, but there's a bit few changes that needs to be worked out. Also, so yeah, the story, no, I don't mind it, but it's just what it is, what it is, what it is. So yeah, as for the VFX, it's good. Not the best VFX ever, but I'll admit the VFX is pretty good. I do love the designs of the water creatures. The backgrounds are really well done. I do love the tropical island, like kingdom place. I'll admit it's pretty well done. Also, love the designs on the creatures. They look pretty good, and the costumes are pretty good. I don't mind it. The VFX are good. Also, let's talk about the characters. First, we have Halle Berry as Ariel. I do like Halle Berry as Ariel in this movie. I don't think it's not that controversy as many people are talking about, because honestly, I'm freaking sick and tired of those idiotic bastards on YouTube call this situation called woke. Honestly, now that word woke is nothing but a idiotic dog whistle for all those idiotic white people that throws a temper tantrum because they're scared of diversity. Honestly, here's my message to these bastards. Oh my gosh, who the hell cares? So yeah, that's my message. Honestly, Halle Berry as Ariel was really nicely casted. I thought she nailed it as Ariel, but honestly, she got a beautiful voice. I'll give this movie some credit where credit is due. Also, we have Prince Eric. I'll admit I like Prince Eric in this movie. He is really good. Also, King Triton was okay. Also, like Flounder. Flounder was pretty good, but I'll admit the designs on the sidekick characters doesn't work, but compared to the original. So yeah. Also, we have Sebastian. Sebastian is good. I'll admit Sebastian is good. Also, let's talk about the best character of the movie that stole the show. That is none other than Melissa McCarthy as Ursula. Wow. I'll admit Disney kind of Disney kind of get right of the Ursula character, because I'm glad this movie got Ursula pretty well done, because I'm glad Melissa McCarthy nailed it as Ursula. Not closer to the original version, but I'll admit Ursula in this movie is well done, because Melissa McCarthy nailed this character, because she acts like Ursula, she looks like Ursula, not a little bit overweight as the original, but really good. I'll admit Melissa McCarthy is the highlight of the movie. So yeah, the most highlights of this movie has to be Halle Berry as Ariel and Melissa McCarthy as Ursula, the villain, because those two parts are the best parts of the movie overall. So yeah, overall, is this movie is better than the original or as good as the original? No, it's not close being as the original, just like other Disney live action remakes. I have some issues, like the story is the same thing as the original, but few changes. And also, Awkwafina as Scuttle was wasted. Ugh. I don't hate Awkwafina. She's a very beautiful lady, but her voice as Scuttle annoys me. Like, for example, the songs Scuttlebutt. Oh, God. That song annoys me. If I watch that scene every time watching this scene, I'd rather grab my Peter Quill Element gun and shoot this frickin' bird to death. Or I'll grab my Groose Freeze Ray to freeze this bird to death. So yeah, I just don't like this character in this version. I prefer the Scuttle in the original movie than the remake overall. Also, let's talk about the songs. The songs are pretty good. They're the same as the original, but nicely versioned. Like, for example, I do like some of the new ones. Like, Prince Eric's song was pretty good, and also some other ones are really okay, but not as bad as Scuttlebutt. Oh god, I hate that scene. So yeah, not a fan of the new songs. Still not bad as Scuttlebutt though. So yeah, overall, not my favorite movie of the year, but it's not as good as the original. But I'll admit it's one of the better Disney live action remakes overall. Overall, I kind of like Little Mermaid with nice, beautiful visuals, good mixed bag characters, really good visuals, and okay songs, which is not good as the original. Overall, I give this movie a 7 out of 10. It has some issues, for example, is Scuttle in this film. So yeah. Well, that's my movie review. Subscribe and get totally wicked.